Hello and welcome to this lesson on conditionals with teacher Camila. Today we will learn what conditionals are, see how they are structured, and identify when to use each one. At the end, I have a few tasks for you. Now, the first kind of conditional sentence is the zero conditional. This is used for things that are always true. We build it by using the present simple on the if clause, then present simple on the main clause again. Let's look at this example sentence. If you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. This is always true, it's a fact. And because it is a zero conditional, we use present simple on both sides. Now, the next kind of conditional sentence is the first conditional. This is used for things that are possible and realistic. We build it by using the present simple on the if clause, then future simple on the main clause. Let's take a look at an example sentence. She'll miss the bus if she doesn't leave soon. Now, this is a realistic possibility. It's something we know can happen. It's possible. And notice how we use the apostrophe plus ll instead of will. That's a contraction of will, but it means the same thing. Now we have the next kind of conditional sentence, which is the second conditional. This is used for things that are impossible or improbable. We can use it to talk about dreams or hopes. We build it by using the past simple on the if clause, then would or could plus infinitive in the main clause. You know what's coming? An example sentence. So let's look at this example sentence really quickly. It reads, if I were rich, I'd spend all my time traveling. Now, this is not a realistic possibility. It's something we know will not happen, or we think it's very unlikely. Notice how we use the apostrophe plus D instead of would. It's another contraction. It's a contraction of would, and it has the same meaning. Then we have the third conditional. It's the last kind of conditional sentence. And this is used for things that are impossible because they're in the past. We use it to talk about regrets or things that will never happen. And we build it by using the past perfect on the if clause, then would have or could have, plus a past participle for the main clause. So the third conditional is about things that, oh, I wish could be different, but we know that they're not going to be different. We have an example sentence, and it reads, if we had taken a taxi, we wouldn't have missed the plane. Now, this is not a possible choice. It's something we know cannot happen. It is in the past. It's only a wish. Now, I want you to notice something for me. We can have the if clause before the main clause, or we can have it after. It doesn't change the meaning. It's okay. The verb tenses are still the same, but if we have the if clause first, then we need a comma in between the clauses. Now, let's try it and see how well you do. I will show you a few sentences, but they're missing the verbs. So you need to conjugate the verbs to complete the sentences. This is the first sentence. If she to the meeting, I either. We need to use the first conditional. Try to do it on your own. Pause the video and have a think. Are you ready? All right, here are the answers. How did you go? Let's have another one. So this is the sentence. If she, her laptop, she emailed me. In green, you have the structure you should use. Pause the video and have a think. Ready? Okay, here are the answers. How did you go? We have a big one next. We have a third conditional. It reads, if the baby last night, I so tired. Now remember, the participle of sleep is slept, and the participle of be is been. Now pause the video and have a think. Ready? Alright, and here are the answers. How did you go? Next, I have a challenge for you. Now, this is an extra practice challenge. The question is, if you could go anywhere in the world on your next holiday, where would you go and why? In green, you have the beginning of an answer. Try to do it with a friend or write it in the comments so you can have some feedback. And you guys, thank you so much for coming to this lesson. I hope you learned lots today. Off you go. Bye-bye.